It's me, Pastor Laura. Excuse me. I'm having an allergy day already. I think, it's like we're like 11 days into February and the allergies are already flaring. But good morning, everybody. And especially today, I have to say happy birthday to my mom because today is her birthday. So happy birthday to my mom. Um, so coming up this week, we've got a few things going on, and I'm gonna be sure to post a comment so that you guys can see it. It's in the video description, but it's also in the comments, so you can see all the things that are going on this week. First of all, join us for worship today at 10:30 at the Mills Church. We are located at 911 Falls Road in Rocky Mount. It's in the Old Mills Historic District. So as you're coming from downtown, we're a block before the Rocky Mount Mills. And if you are coming towards downtown, we're a block after the Rocky Mount Mills, sort of where the across the way from the farmers market. So we'd love to have you. Just to clarify a little bit about who we are, the Mills is an affirming United Methodist New Faith community. And basically, what that means is that everyone is genuinely welcome here, inclusive of who you are and how you identify. If you have never been to church before, that's okay. If you're experiencing church for the first time, if you have church trauma, if you're not sure about church at all of those things are okay, and you're free to ask questions, to reach out. If there's things that we can help you understand, we're happy to talk and to tell you a little bit more about who we are. But everyone is welcome in our worship space. We do have communion every week, and so every Sunday towards the end of the service, we have an opportunity to receive communion, and that table is open to everyone. So even if you've never been to our church before, if you're not United Methodist, if you have a different denominational background, that's all okay. Of course, nobody has to take it, but everyone is welcome to receive communion. So that's what's happening today, 10:30 worship. We are talking a little bit about conversions and Transfiguration Sunday and what it means for us to convert our lives and our hearts and our minds towards reaching the goal. So as you can tell, there is a little bit of football action going on in our sermon today. So that's what's coming up today. This week on Wednesday, February 14th, that's Ash Wednesday. And as we've seen many times on social media over the last couple of weeks, you can't spell Valentine without Lent. So, um, on Wednesday morning, we'll be doing coffee with the pastor. If you want to come hang out with me at Books and Beans, you can do that from 10:30 to 12 on this Wednesday. And then Wednesday evening, we have our Ash Wednesday service where we do the imposition of the ashes with the cross on our foreheads. And so that will be this Wednesday night at 6:30. That service will be a shorter service, pretty informal, because the point of the service is to really talk about our penitential journey throughout Lent. And Lent, if you're unfamiliar with what that is the 40-day journey that sort of echoes and mimics Jesus' temptation in the wilderness. And so part of the reason we sometimes talk about giving things up or taking on new practices is to echo what Jesus experienced in those 40 days. So Lent is that journey. Ash Wednesday is the first day of that journey. So Ash Wednesday this week, we've got coffee with the pastor from 10:30 to noon at Books and Beans, and then 6:30 worship. Going on around our community this week and in the next couple of weeks, Risen Voices is happening on Friday night at the Booker T. Washington Theater. That is sort of like an open mic, slam poetry, music, all sorts of things event, and there will be vendors there selling different things as well. That is at 7:30 on Friday night. So definitely come see it. I'll be participating in it, and I have a lot of friends who will be as well. So if you're looking for something to do on Friday, it's a great way to get out into the community and experience some stuff that's going on. And then next Wednesday, so not this Wednesday, but Wednesday the 21st, we have our first Lenten lunch worship service. This is one of my favorite things of the year when we join together with other community churches and we have our Lenten worship services. So that will start next Wednesday, the 21st. The first service will be at noon, and that includes a brief worship service and then lunch afterwards. And our first gathering is at First Church Rocky Mount downtown. If you need instructions or help in figuring out how to get there, let me know. and we'll be sure to point you in the right direction. But this is a wonderful chance to get to see some other people in our community, to engage with other churches, and just to do what we're all supposed to be doing, which is worshiping together. So that's what's coming up. As I mentioned, lots of stuff. When we get to Lent, we sort of hit a lot of things just like we do at Advent and Christmas season. So lots of stuff coming up, but I hope that you'll join us. Stay on the lookout in the next few weeks for some new member class opportunities and options to learn a little bit about the church. One last thing, and I mentioned this last week, but we're going to be studying Luke by Adam Hamilton throughout the season of Lent. We are not going to have a formal Bible study like any particular night of the week. This will sort of be an asynchronous opportunity for us. We have some copies of this, thanks to Robin, at the church. So if you need one, be sure to grab one today. What we're going to be doing with this is using this as our sermon series throughout Lent, starting next Sunday. So we'll be using this as our basis of discussion on Sunday mornings. And then in our Sunday bulletins, we'll be posting some discussion questions. And then also in our Facebook group, the Mills Church Community Space, we'll be posting questions there too. So it'll sort of be asynchronous, but with everyone's busy schedules, it gives us a chance to engage on our own time, on our own schedule, and reflect on some things, especially since Lent is such a busy season. So, Adam Hamilton's Luke, definitely pick up a copy today. They're also available on Amazon and on Cokesbury. All right, friends, I think that's it for this morning. I look forward to seeing you all. If you are joining us in person for worship, we look forward to seeing you at 10:30. If you are worshiping with us online, please be sure to comment and let us know that you're worshiping with us. Say hi so that we can say hi back to you. And also, if you are one of our online worshipers, let us know how you would like to be engaged. Are there some other ways that we can be doing online worship and reaching out to our online community? So we definitely want to hear from you. And that's it for this morning. I look forward to seeing all of you soon, whether it's in person or online. Have a wonderful Sunday.